Hey Melbourne City fans, this is Charlie for Melbourne City FC, voice of a fan. Thank you for joining and listening. So this review is about our loss against Adelaide at home, 2-1 loss. Jovanovic scoring the 2 goals from the bench, and they ended up being a loss, which ended up being an unfortunate uh, position to be in, because now we finished sixth. Uh, no elimination final at home, and also we lose the third Champions League spot. So that's what happened on Sunday. Very unfortunate, really, because everyone was pumped, everyone was keen to see the win, and fortunately, it didn't happen. So this review will be a little bit of stats. I'll be telling you a little bit of stats about the game and just what I saw, just the eye test and what I saw regarding what the positions were regarding the players, the subs, how Aurelio Ridma got it wrong, and to be honest, when he made those changes. And this is an honest opinion. Please, if you disagree with me, or if you want to leave a comment and say no, Charlie, I think you're wrong. Please do so. I love a bit of everyone's opinions, even if it means constructive feedback or constructive, just something constructive, really, and even a little debate we can have going on, and it's all good. I don't take anything to heart. I love having that connection with fellow City fans, because at the end of the day, we support our club, and or by all means, are welcome. So I just want to start off by saying, one thing I wanted to mention was Nathaniel Atkinson missing from the team, and I saw the press conference that Aurelio Ridma, he also thought that Nathaniel was going to come back, so he probably was like, probably didn't prepare. But Shillington didn't. He did great on Sunday. I thought he did his job. He did what he had to do, and he did well. He actually did. So he actually did pretty well, especially of the circumstances of pretty much. I think he was just a last minute. To be honest, he was just put him in there because Nathaniel isn't playing, so Aurelio just put him in there. And Cyprian, I saw him struggle from the get-go. He just looked off, missing passes. He just looked defensively. He almost gave a goal in. I mean, doing that back pass he did, Beach was completely unaware of that back pass. He didn't know he was going towards him, and and Adelaide almost scored from that. Luckily, hit the post, but yeah, from that moment, Cyprian looked out of it. Yeah, he was just doing a bit of errors here and there that Ferreira had to come in, had to back him up a little bit, but yeah, he just looked a bit off, Cyprian, which is unfortunate, because he usually does well, and then he fell he fell to I don't know if it was cramps, or not sure if it was an injury. We haven't heard anything yet, but and then we replaced him with Delbridge, and Delbridge did excellent in the air. Delbridge is unstoppable. He was unstoppable in the air. Adelaide couldn't touch him in there. He won almost every ball in there. So of course his height, but you have to have a little of that skill as well. So Delbridge, he did great as well. He kept it together. Beige as well. Beige had a good game, like he always does. Beige always brings it 100% every game. And he was. So that was our defense. Beach did well. A couple of saves that he did were were good. But I think I mentioned in the preview in my first video that Adelaide do shoot a lot, and they're gonna keep shooting. That's the type of play that Adelaide have, is that they always shoot. I felt that that we should have been the one shooting a lot more, especially playing at home. I feel we lacked that. We should have done way more than what we did, because in the first half, 62% possession was Adelaide. That's something that and that's why they shoot a lot, because they keep the ball and they shoot. And we should have been the opposite. We should have been the one holding the ball more and shooting more, especially at home. We should have done. It was 38% first half for our possession. That's something that's not good enough. Shots on target, where we only shot once, and that was because of Yunus did that individual brilliance he always does. He always brings, and he scored an amazing goal. But yeah, that was just the one shot we had on target, and we had 4. Adelaide had 5. So just then it shows you that they always have that extra shot that they do. And the corner kicks, it was even then. Adelaide do have a lot of corners. They always try to get corners, and that's because they shoot a lot. Like I mentioned, again, they shoot a lot, Adelaide. And that's why they get those corners, because as long as they're on target and they get a corner, that's what they do. And then it was almost the same in the second half. Really, they shot 12 times in the second half. Adelaide did. There were 5 on target. 2 of them were goals. We shot 5 in the second half. 1 of them was on target. The corner kicks, they had 8. We had 1 corner kick. And when we got guys like Delbridge and Ferreira, which is good in there, especially Delbridge. You put that ball in there, he'll get it. It's just unfortunate that we didn't, try to get as much corners as we can, because especially in the second half, that's what we needed. So it was a bit of frustrating in terms of the stat line. One thing that I noticed from the eye test is we were playing well in the first half. It looked even. Adelaide didn't concern me at all. Adelaide. The first half we looked comfortable. We were kind of even, but we had that 1-0 goal, so that was a comfort. And Adelaide didn't really, like, here and there, they had a little bit of they showed a little bit of something, but I felt comfortable being that 1-0 up going into halftime. We just needed that extra goal, and we were set. But like I said in the first video, Adelaide, they know somehow they know how to play in AAMI. They're not intimidated by AAMI Park. And that's something we have with Adelaide. They can become like a bogey team. They can win at AAMI. It's something that they've done in the past. And I don't understand how Aurelio Ridma, he used to coach Adelaide, so he knows the mentality. And I don't know what kind of changes he did that were questionable. And the changes were taking Kuhn and Shreiber out, and he replaced them with Matt Leckie and with Wong. And I don't want to be, I don't want to sound terrible, because he's just a kid. But Wong, I felt sorry for him sometimes, because he looked out of place. There were times he looked lost. There were times that he kept on not in corner kicks. He didn't know where he was supposed to go. He looked completely unaware where he's supposed to be. He looked a little bit okay, do I go this way? Do I go that way? There were times when Beige even screamed at him saying in the positioning in corners, and he was like looking around saying, where exactly do you want me to go? And what I saw from Wong, even attacking Wong a little bit slow, because we know when it comes to attacking positions, the defenders are going to go at you before you even touch the ball. So he has to have a bit of awareness. And he's just a kid. I'm not trying to be at the kid, because I want our kids, I want the guys to do well in everything they do to be champions. And Wong, I know he can improve. He showed last season. He showed that. And but I just felt sorry for Wong to be put in that position where he was the main attack, because we took out Caputo. I think we should have kept Caputo there just to make sure we keep that pressure on top, because Caputo had a quiet game as well. He really did, and but it's always if you have to keep him in you have to keep Caputo as well, because he can score on you as well. So you can't be easy on Caputo. Strong kid. I love these little duel he had with with Adelaide with Rennes. Because how you pronounce it, with Rennes. With I love the little duel that Tukali had with Eunice. It was good. So we I enjoyed a lot of the duels that we're having, and we were playing well. It's just that something happened at that 60-minute changeover that kind of changed the game. Rashani made some runs, and he just didn't shoot when he was supposed to. I remember he did a nice run, and he just took too many touches and just didn't shoot. And Kuhn was playing well, and Eunice is just a V8 engine. He just runs and runs and runs and runs. I wish I had his youth. But he keeps going and keeps going. And Shreiber as well. Shreiber did well. Him and Kuhn have a good they don't step on each other's feet in the middle. They complement each other, and that's what's good to see. And when he made those changes with he changed Wong, and he changed and he put in Kudlesh. Kudlesh he's hardly played. So I don't know why Aurelio put him in that situation. It was almost like Aurelio was positioning himself as we were leading 2-0 or 3-0. He didn't realize that we were 1-0 up with Adelaide. And then it's almost like he was playing it safe at a 1-0. And that was confusing to me, why he played it safe. He and then Aurelio didn't react. They put in Jovanovic, Adelaide, the top scorer of the league. And Aurelio didn't react. He didn't react to it. I mean, you should have seen, okay, they've got Jovanovic there. We don't have, they took up Caputo. He took him off 10 minutes after. We should have left him there. But when he made that change, when Adelaide made that change for Jovanovic, it's like, okay, they got the top scorer there of the league. They got their man there. So just keep him at bay. And we were doing it. We were playing well. Delbridge, Ferreira, they were keeping Jovanovic at bay a few times. But then Adelaide brought in Craig Goodwin. And when Craig Goodwin came in, it changed the complete tempo for Adelaide. Aurelio Redmart did not react to Craig Goodwin there. Craig Goodwin, when he's on, he's on. And I don't understand how he allowed Goodwin to have so much space. He had so much space in the right side. It was crazy how the moment he came in, he was the one that put that cross in and ended up being a goal. And then again, it was like Aurelio did not see that Craig Goodwin is their best player there, and the man's an assassin sometimes when he needs to be in that wing, and Aurelio didn't react. And there was times when, because in the GA area, I sit all the way on top because I love seeing the game from the top, where I can see all the positioning of the players and I can see all the positioning of the opposition as well. There was times in corners and there was times where Paul Wong had to be guarding Craig Goodwin, and I was like, no, Aurelio, Wong is the forward. He's supposed to be up front, ready to pounce on any counter attack. No, he had to be defensive work on the main man. It was I don't understand. You had to put a different man there. Put Ferreira in. Put Delbridge in. Put even switch or put Bache or put Shillington to keep him at bay. But we didn't have it, and I forgot to even mention poor Lecky. Lecky, he was getting pushed over, bulldozed. And he just couldn't, and there was a questionable, the ref didn't give a foul on some of the pushes that were given Lecky. But yeah, Lecky was getting bulldozed in the middle. And then, Goodwin came in, and he completely came and committed a heist. He robbed us from our third place. He robbed us from the Asian Champions League. And he's a complete thief because he stole it from under us, really. And that's how good Craig Goodwin is. And it was disappointing. And then at the end, Jovanovic gets a red. And that won't be good for them in the next game. But yeah, it's just a frustrating night that it ended up being, because it was ours for our taking, and it seems like Adelaide wanted it more, which should have been us. But that's how football is, and now it's going to be a long way to Auckland, where we play them next round at home to them. Their home. It's going to be a long way from home. But yeah, it's frustrating. It really is. But next game we're gonna have hopefully Zani back. We're gonna have Atkinson back, and they're gonna step up the game, and everyone will be together again. Naboo as well, hopefully. So we just gotta keep it together and win at Auckland, because last season Victory bet them there as well, and everyone thought they were going to be unstoppable all the way to the grand final and win, but it ended up being us. So it's not impossible. We just have to get our game plan right. At elimination final, anything can happen. Doesn't matter if it's home and away. Anything can happen. So I've got faith in the boys. And hopefully we get it done at Auckland. And just that's my review about the game on Sunday. I'll be doing a little preview before our game against Auckland. It will be just a little preview, and also a as well as in a preview after the game as well. And hopefully I'll talk to you in a better state than Sunday. But yeah, now guys, again, thank you for listening. Uh, please share, comment, like, and subscribe. Really support the channel, and I'll be bringing more content in just for everyone's enjoyment, and just a few topics throughout the week. Just a little bit of history about a few things, and I'll be uploading videos from the city square and the march as well, and I'll be doing a little bit of a vlogging on my way to the stadium. So that'll be good, and I'll be doing more videos. I'll be thinking about doing a small little one in regards to my experience uh, in the past involving the Melbourne City games. And please comment something that you felt. Maybe you disagree with me, maybe you agree. I'm all open to anything or opinions, and it's good to listen to what other people thought. So please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more from me. I'm slowly upgrading my equipment to get a better quality sound. I'm also just cleaning up my channel, making it a bit more professional, little by little. As you know, it's hard sometimes getting the time in. But yeah, like I said, I love Melbourne. I love the club. I love Melbourne City, and yes, and I'll bring you my opinions every week. And please stay tuned for more. And thank you. And go City.